Everybody open up your mind. What you do not seek, you shall not find. Never be afraid to open your heart and see it. Believe, free it. Come on, everybody, just let yourself go. You're fooling yourself if you think you're in control. Written in the stars, it can never be us. So see it, release, be it.
At the end of part one, we were just pulling up on a seagull rookery. This thing is amazing. It's like thousands of seagulls all just hanging out, doing what they do. And of course, when it comes to seagulls, there's one thing they do pretty well, and it has its own particular brand of funk.
Can I just tell you how wonderful it smells around here right now?
After we got done with our seagull extravaganza, we noticed two bald eagles just kind of hanging out, checking us out once in a while, but for the most part, they weren't too concerned. And we weren't concerned either about anything. I mean, when you're out on the water and you see sights like this, a lot of life's little concerns just have a way of disappearing. After we crossed the channel, we found a salmon spawning ground, and not too surprisingly, we found a salmon fisherman as well and stopped to have a chat. Though we were near the end of our trip, our views didn't quit.
Oh, that's pretty.
Whittier is part of our nation's northernmost rainforest. As you can imagine, the scenery is awesome.
Woo!
It's funny, when you get done with one of these things, you notice that everyone has a smile on their face, and we certainly did as we wrapped up our adventure. And I sure did when I saw the way the sun set at night in Whittier. And when the sun comes up, yeah, it ain't too shabby either. It's time to head out fishing, and here's where the procrastinators are gathering.
Good morning and welcome to Whittier. Last time we were here, it was blowing gale force winds. We didn't get to go halibut fishing this morning. Calm.
I'm excited because Roger from Sound Fun Charters and I have finally a second chance to go out and try to catch the big fish. This is Roger. I like Roger because he doesn't abide by those old, bad fishing superstitions. In fact, he puts them right in your face. Bananas? Bad juju to some.
I'm marking fish again, Mike.
And meet Mike. He's a retired Seattle firefighter now in Alaska. Before reaching the fishing grounds, we stumbled upon a sea lion nudist beach. I mean, you don't see any bikinis on those suckers, do you? Let the fishing begin. Take a breath. Off you go. It didn't take long, and I was fish on.
Oh yeah, here he comes. Beautiful.
All right. Yeah, we got a silver.
Yep. Wow.
All right.
What's the sweet? Well, what's the limit on these things? Is there three? Okay.
It goes without saying that I love silver salmon.
Love silvers.
Okay, maybe I do need to say it every once in a while.
Fish on.
We took a moment to breathe and a moment to ponder, and then it was fish on again.
Get the smoker out. 15. Yeah.
And then fish on again.
Okay, that's a
Go ahead.
silver.
Don't worry about me. It's not about the size. It's not about the size. It's about the taste of the fish.
I'm beginning to think my winter freezer woes are behind me. And the rest of my woes are behind me, too. Prince William Sound in Whittier is so beautiful, it's even caught the eye of the cruise industry as of late. And I've caught the eye of some unlucky fish.
I got a shoe.
A turtle. I'll make it look really heavy for the video.
Sea bass. Ooh. Tasty little suckers. Sea bass.
The first time I visited Alaska as a child, I caught a lot of sea bass. And they're tasty.
Sea bass.
And then I caught one of my other favorite fish.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, nice. Nice.
That's a tasty fish right there.
Oh, yeah.
Though technically this is a yellow-eye rockfish, I always just called them snapper.
Snap on. Snap off. The snapper.
Oh, nice
Ooh, he's
one.
a big one.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop me from catching them.
Look at my fish. Fish and chips for everyone.
And speaking of fish and chips,
Oh, it's a cod.
Oh, a cod.
That's what you get for fish and chips.
pretty soon we were even bringing in halibut. This one, about 15, 20 pounds. Then Mike upped the ante with a 50-pounder.
I went back to the bottom twice after I had it about halfway up.
Our collection is growing.
Red Lobster Seafood Buffet.
I love fish. It's so cruel, but they're so tasty.
And then booyah!
He's really, look at that.
Look at this, Mike.
I hook onto something that feels big.
Yeah, maybe next time you get a captain that knows what the hell he's doing.
Damn, look at that.
I am bringing in my 11th hour fish.
I like that you called it an 11th hour fish.
Dang.
Yeah.
Right. That's sweet. This might be the best fish I got all season.
Yeah, just
Apparently not. He's not volunteering for duty, I'll tell you that much.
come back next year. I'll get you in a deeper hole.
It's a good thing I'm such a man, because, I'm making this easy. It's going to be at least a 3-4 pounder. I got a 44 auto mag. Most powerful handgun in the world. Of course, your imagination starts to...
But we can't bring my fish on board just yet.
Yeah, it's tied off.
Something much bigger seems to be brewing. Mike is a seasoned fisherman. He knows he's got a big one, and so does Roger. He's got the harpoon out.
It's about close to a 100-pounder.
One harpoon doesn't quite cut it.
That's a 3 harpoon fish.
And do you know what happens to 3 harpoon fish? To avoid broken limbs from bringing them on board, it's best to put them down quickly. What you're about to see is not appropriate for all audiences. That is a big fish.
Holy mackerel!
For reference, we measure it, and then we check it against the guide for poundage.
97.5.
Again, that is a big fish. But I'm not disappointed about my 50-pounder, that's for sure. And our bin runneth over. Could bananas be the next rabbit's feet? It doesn't matter. I'm going to be grubbing on fish for a while. Before heading home, I reflect on yet another successful weekend in Whittier. I'm grateful that I'm not just bringing back something that's made of wood. Until next time.